Things, in my humble opinion, aren't really that good right now. I mean, there are good things in life. That it's all good, is what I believe. I truly believe that, but there's so much more we could do to make things better on this planet. And there's probably a billion reasons why to do that. And it may be even necessary for the universe to have Earth be as it should be. I mean, really good. And then, of course, I believe in heaven, and that happens eventually, but not right away. So, in the interim, I think that we should probably make this the best planet it can be. And that means treating people as equals, even though there's discrimination and bias or groups and things like that. We need to, we should keep cultures intact. I mean, if they want to be their culture, that's okay, but there's certain inalienable rights that people have that should be observed, and I think that that's important, that people, women, men, whoever, are treated equally. And it's not an easy thing, but if we really work at it, maybe we could all go up together, in prosperity and peace and harmony, and things get better and better, and beautify the world, and have better and better things, people contributing, and all of that. But I think at the core of it is democracy, and even capitalism works. I know that some people don't agree with that, but it's difficult to explain. But when you have businesses that offer good quality products or good quality services, and at an affordable price, they're bound to make a good profit, because they'll make good volume. But at the same time, the consumer gets the best deal. It gets to pick and choose from these businesses and find the best one for them. And even if some pay a little more, they get something more, is how it should be. And the system really does work. It goes round and round, and it works for both. It works for both the business and the consumer side. So, and then our government in the U.S., we have 3 branches of government, and there are checks and balances, and I know things may not look good to some, but I believe in our system. I don't care that, things look tumultuous in government right now, but one party would be nice, actually, but people are people. They lean towards certain values, or have certain priorities or whatever. I don't think constituents should govern people's well, it's difficult. Just because they donated doesn't mean they should have a say, if that makes any sense. They should just believe in that candidate to do the best they can, and they listen to the people, and they represent us. It's not a republic where everyone makes a decision on every little thing, but it is a democracy, and I don't know, it's better to have people representing us, and who really, we believe in, and they listen to us and make these good decisions, and then do the good work that they need to do, and again, there's checks and balances, so nothing's going to go through, hopefully, that we don't want or truly want. And shutting down the government just seems like a bad idea all around. Just because, it's it just seems a little childish to shut down the government. I mean, who wants that? You know, we need a government. It's sort of important. It's a key element to any nation, any country. But we need good leaders too. We need to elect good leaders, and the process is the people decide. And you know, when the majority says this one I maybe not identify with, but think they can do the best job, and for them and for everyone, for the whole of the nation, then they should be elected. And I think that for the most part that always happens. Okay, maybe not recently, but so I don't have much more to say. This is getting lengthy, but it just seems like the whole world could just acknowledge the U.S. Constitution better, and the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence, and where we're all equals. I mean, well, maybe I will go on a little bit more. The Soviet Union, former Soviet Union, if they could just become democratic, they could have something like the EU, is what I was thinking. And I know Russia is an important country, it's a special country and all that, but if they could just humble themselves and be equal with the other nations there, I think they'd have something great like the EU. And then as the EU goes, I think that Great Britain should somehow stay. I mean, I don't know exactly how that could happen. It may be too late, I don't know, but maybe there is a chance that they will rejoin the EU and set a good example for the new Soviet Union. I mean, wouldn't that be nice if they became democratic, capitalists, and were thriving, and we had favored trade status with them, and the sanctions were lifted? Wouldn't that be great? And then the Ukraine is a little different because they're both West and East. You know, they're sort of both, they lived together for a long time that way. But if they could be part of the EU and also part of the new Soviet Union, I think that would be great. But, you know, I like the phrase Mother Russia, but it can't be a Russian Federation. It has to be equals, on equal footing. And I know, you know, there are little incongruities, you know, some are a little more wealthy than others or whatever, but have an equal say. Equals, I think, is key to the whole planet, you know, treating everyone as equals, and, you know, women having equal rights, and, you know, can go to school and don't have to wear heavy clothing or whatever it is. You know, it's their choice to do so if they want that, but it should be their inalienable right to do so. Okay, this is getting long, so I'm going to go. But think about it. What else can change? I mean, we got the environment, we got a million and one things to deal with, but a billion reasons to get things right. And hopefully we'll all go up and up in harmony, peace, and prosperity. So think about it. Okay, bye.